We finally got some honey. It's been so exciting. I did the first harvest a few weeks ago to test out all my little systems and see if it all worked. It does work, but like with all things, lots of learning, and I need to do a few tweaks with it all. So today I'm going to do a bigger harvest, but I'll run you through the changes that I made and what I learned along the way. So it's going to be a really hot day. Let's get going. The hive that I'm going to extract the honey from today is this one on the left. Now you'll notice it's only one honey super high as opposed to the one next to it. Today's task, as well as the extraction of the honey, is also going to be putting a new honey super on. So what I'm going to do is take the honey super off, put the new one on the bottom, and then put the old one back on the top before I take the frames out. It's not exactly related to the extraction, but I need to do it now because this hive's become so productive. I always try to be as gentle as I can with the bees. They have a great temperament and I want to keep it that way. That being said, it's really useful to get all of the bees off the frames. It'll make your life a lot easier when you go to decap the honey. I've got the honey spinner set up in a shipping container about 300 metres away. It's a really good distance so I don't get harassed by bees when the honey starts to flow. On the first honey harvest, I only used this decapping knife and I had a really hard time with it. It's clunky, it's hard to use, you smash a lot of the wax up, it's really messy. I thought potentially it's just my lack of experience and I'd give it another go, but I didn't have any better results this time. In the meantime, I bought this decapping roller, and for me at this point with my level of experience, it's a no-brainer. It's quicker and easier. You get the same amount of honey extracted, but you don't have anywhere near the same amount of wax and cappings to deal with. It was a really good move. My good friend Dennis, who's been teaching me all of this, had a great tip for me for this next harvest. To go slow, flick the frames around, go slow again, and then pick up the speed. It worked out much better for this harvest. Just to give you a quick overview of my little setup while I have a break from spinning, food grade gloves and baby wipes really help keep the mess to a minimum. My decapping bucket with my new decapping stand worked great. Much less capping, and just where I keep my tools while I'm busy. Just to give you a quick visual on what a frame looks like that's been decapped with the decapping roller and completely spun out. As you can see, the majority of the structure is still there, but the honey's all gone. When all the frames are spun, I put some chocks under that rear leg to tilt it so that all the honey drains down towards the honey tap. Put the double sieve over the bucket and then open it up. Super happy with how today turned out. My little tweaks and changes worked really well. The biggest being swapping from that decapping knife to the roller. Quicker, easier, less effort, fantastic. Also, it takes the bees more energy to make the wax than it does them to make the honey. So in theory, if I'm not completely destroying all that wax and honeycomb, it should take them quicker to fill up the frame again. So here's for hoping with that one. One day I'd love to be able to harvest the wax and do something cool with it. Lip balm, crowns for the kids, something, but we're not right there yet. So we just need to sort out and get the systems right for the honey, and then we'll go from there. But overall, really happy with how it's all going. Going to be some more tweaks as we go, I'm sure, but I'm pretty happy with this standard. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed.